regarding the topics which I have told, you guys can ask.
So can you show the picture of that anthracite?
Anthracite. I believe. Okay, let me just take an online picture. See, look at this. That is anthracite. Right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let us start the chapter. Although we don't have much time, but let's discuss about combustion first of all. So let us understand about combustion. What is combustion? So it's a process in which a substance would be reacting with oxygen to give off heat and light. As simple as that. A substance would be reacting with oxygen. See, normally when you place coal in the environment, when the coal is uh, out in the is there in the environment, it does not react. It does not spontaneously catches fire. It does not react with oxygen on its own. You have to provide a source of heat. Basically, any substance that burns, it is basically reacting with oxygen. Say for example, you were to have magnesium. Magnesium, normally it will not react with oxygen. Normally it will not react with oxygen. But if I were to provide the required ignition temperature to this, if I were to heat it, then it is going to react with oxygen. Magnesium is Mg, oxygen is O2. As of now, they haven't reacted, but as soon as they were heated, as soon as this magnesium is heated, it will react to form magnesium.
MgO.
Very good.
Oxide.
MgO, magnesium oxide. Right now. So a reaction has taken place. That's why we say that it's a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen. And apart from having reacted, it will give heat along with light. Light, heat will be given almost in every cases. While in some cases, light will be light. Talking about light, the amount of light can be very much in some of the fuels, while in some fuel it can be very less. Getting it now? So that is one such example of combustion. You could have some other examples also. By the way, this one more thing you need to know about magnesium ribbons also. You guys know magnesium, it comes in the form of ribbons like this.
This experiment was actually you explained it in class 7.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you did.
All that,
Yes.
and it
Yes,
gives
sir.
a very dazzling flame and gives lots of heat and light. Okay,
Yes,
where
sir.
do we use this magnesium ribbon? Where is it used? Any idea?
No, sir. That
Magnesium.
we did not discuss.
Repeat again.
That we did not discuss, sir.
Okay, see, magnesium ribbon is used in construction purposes. Particularly, it will be used in order to weld two metal objects. It is used in welding. Okay, now magnesium ribbon will be.
Magnesium strong enough to hold.
Magnesium is strong enough. See,
To
basically,
stick those two things.
Mhm.
To stick to things.
No, it's not like it. This will only be the. Say, for example, what will happen? Say there are two metal objects like this, and you want to wield them. You want to wield them, meaning that join them. So what you
Yes,
are
sir.
going to do? You are going to take a piece of magnesium ribbon and it will be connected to a source of current, to a source of electricity. And as electricity passes through it, it will heat up, and as it heats up, as the ignition temperature reaches, thereby it will start to catch fire and it will start to melt. And so much amount of heat is generated that these two metal objects, it will start to melt a little bit. It's not like it will melt too much, but it will melt a little bit. Okay, now, and it melts a little bit, and thereby this magnesium ribbon will form a layer above it. And since these two metals also melted, so when you have got two metals which are a little bit melted, so they can be joined. Yeah. So in this manner, magnesium ribbon is used in welding. Are you guys getting it?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Okay, no? Hope you guys have understood this. So basically, burning of magnesium, uh, it gives out a huge amount of heat. That is the thing about it. Hope you guys have understood. So that's it for today. The remaining things we are going to be learning in the next class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye,
Also,
sir.
tomorrow, one more thing. Yeah, bye. Gauri and Khadija, tomorrow you guys will be having an extra classes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir, at what time?
Yes.
At what time?
It will be notified. Okay. No? Might be at the same time.
Okay, sir.
All right then.
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
sir, when will you be taking light personal classes?
Your light. Repeat again, Chakrika.
Light classes, sir.
Yeah, for that chapter, you will be having a class tomorrow. The chapter light.
So tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Will you be available tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Most probably I will, sir.
Okay, okay. Do one thing now. If you are available, whether you will be available or not, please let the team know about that. Okay, they will be scheduling the
Yes, sir.
class accordingly.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, then bye everyone.
Bye, sir.
Yep.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you, man?
Sir, fine, sir.
Just hold on for a minute. I will be back in a minute. Okay, no. Meanwhile, revise what we discussed in the previous class.
Okay, sir.
Yes, I'm back. All right, Aman. So let us just continue from where we left. Yes, Fatima, assalamu alaikum. How are you? Okay. So in the previous class, we discussed about few things. We discussed about different modes of feeding. What is digestion? We learned about dietary fiber. What are the advantages of dietary fiber? We learned about that. Let us recap this quickly, and then we'll be continuing with digestion.
Okay, sir.
So you might have heard that addition of raw fish to your diet is good for you. It will improve your digestion. It will improve your digestion because it has got numerous health benefits, because it increases the bulk of the stool. It decreases constipation, and it is feeding the beneficial gut bacteria.
Sir,
Yeah.
the roughage is also present in grains and pulses.
Obviously, it is present in basically any food, plant-based food. There it will be found. Whether you have green leafy vegetables, whether you have grains, etc. Everywhere it will be found. Okay, now further, this thing is very important, by the way. It feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Gut here refers to your stomach, your intestine. Okay, now. Foods that are high in roughage are also naturally richer in vitamins, minerals, and different type of antioxidants. Particularly, it is referring to the plants and vegetables. Got that? Now let's understand about digestion in humans. So the digestive system of humans, basically it converts the food that we eat into their simplest form. Like glucose is converted into sugars, amino acids that makes up the protein, fatty acids, fats are converted into fatty acids, and then the broken down food is then absorbed into the bloodstream from the small intestine, and the nutrients are carried to each cell in your body. Getting it or not? So the human digestive system consists of various parts, by the way. There are various parts of it. For example, there is pharynx, there is esophagus, that is the food pipe. Then you have stomach, a U-shaped organ, stomach. Then you have a small intestine, and then you have this large intestine. Apart from this, there are some accessory organs also, meaning that will be helping in the process of digestion. Apart from these organs, there are some other parts that also help in the process of digestion. So our discussion is going to start from mouth, but before that, you need to understand this pathway through which in which the food is running in your body. It starts from your mouth, then it continues to the stomach, then to the small intestine and largest intestine, and goes to the rectum, and then via the anus, the waste is excreted from the body. It is released from the body. So this is a tract. This is a canal-like tract, which is often called as alimentary canal or the digestive tract. So it's kind of a pathway for the food through which it goes. You guys getting it now? By the way, you guys are required to turn your cameras on in the class. Yes, Suleiman, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
I'm fine.
All right. So, Suleiman, you have an exam upcoming, right? You have an upcoming exam, I believe.
Yes, sir.
When is it?
From next Thursday.
From next Tuesday. Did you share this
Thursday.
Thursday? Okay. Did you share the syllabus with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you kindly repeat the name of chapters?
Sir,
Okay, or
one second.
just
Sir,
write it in the chat box. Okay, now from there I will see.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so right now we have started our topic, digestion in humans. The food that we eat, it passes through a canal inside our body. It passes through a canal-like structure, starting from your mouth, then goes to, then your esophagus, that is food pipe, then it goes to your stomach, then small intestine and large intestine, and finally vinous via anus. It is excreted from the body. The food that you are eating, it is processed and it is utilized in the body, and unused food is collected inside this canal only. Okay, now later on, in like in your mouth, some part of food is going to be getting digested, while in the food pipe, it's simply a long pipe via which food passes into the stomach. It does not have got any role to play in the breakdown of the food, meaning that no kind of chemicals are released by food pipe. Getting it now? So it is only acting as a pathway. Okay, Suleiman. Okay. So first chapter has been finished, Suleiman. The second chapter is going on. Okay, now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Further, while in the case of stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, there we will find that necessary enzymes will be released, which will help in breakdown of food. Necessary chemicals will be released. So in the food pipe, no chemicals or no enzymes, nothing is released. It's basically acting as a pipe through which food passes from mouth to the stomach. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this canal which I was talking about, it is basically called as alimentary canal, and it is divided into different parts, or we can say that it is made up of different parts. Namely, your mouth. Mouth is also called as buccal cavity. If you were to open your mouth wide open, there you will find that there's a cavity inside your mouth. There's an empty space between the upper jaw and the lower jaw, and in your mouth there's an empty space. That is empty space, we know it's called as cavity. You have tooth cavity. Cavity is basically a space that gets created into the tooth, for example. So we call it as cavity. So mouth is also sometimes called as buccal cavity. Then you have food pipe, also called as esophagus, stomach, the small intestine, large intestine, and then anus. So these are the parts of the digestive tract inside the human body. Now, apart from these different parts, there are some special tissues in your body which are called as glands. They are also associated with the alimentary canal. So they are particularly three glands that are associated with the alimentary canal that secretes digestive juices that are used to convert the complex food substances into simpler substances. Right now. So in our body, we have got different glands that helps in the process of digestion. Okay? There are different glands that help in the process of digestion. Are you guys getting it? So glands are going to be different from the organs. They are different. Glands and organs are different from. We should keep that thing in mind. Are you guys getting it? So you have the glands that are called as digestive glands. Their function is to release special chemicals that helps to convert the complex food into simpler substances. The three most common glands, the three digestive glands in your body are as follows. You have liver, pancreas, and salivary gland. You have livers, pancreas, and salivary gland. You guys answer this to me. Saliva in the mouth. Saliva in our mouth. Where does it come from?
From the salivary glands.
From the salivary gland. No? That is the thing. So they are releasing some special digestive juices. The salivary gland is one such example of a saliva is one such example of a digestive juice. Getting it or not? Right now. Okay. there are some other glands also. Apart from these glands, there are some other glands also. There are several glands found in our body. One such example of a gland is adrenal gland, which is found above the kidney. These are the kidney. Apart from this adrenal gland, there are some other glands like you have uh, pituitary gland or pineal gland or thymus gland. Let me show. Hope I have got an image of it to give you guys a better clarity. Just hold on for a minute. Let me erase the writings of the previous class. Otherwise, you will be having difficulty in understanding it. So what I was saying that apart from the digestive glands, I took name of some digestive glands. What were they? Yes. Yes, Aman, Fatima, and Hassan. You guys, am I audible to everyone or not?
What? I can't.
I was saying that I gave you guys. I told you about three common glands, three digestive glands. What were they? Liver, pancreas, and salivary gland.
Yes, and salivary.
Right now, so that's what I was asking. Just hold on for a minute. And their function is to help in the digestion of food. But apart from them, also there are going to be some glands, but their function, they are not associated with the digestion of food. You guys getting it? What I'm trying to say? Okay, how many of you have heard of adrenaline? How many of you have heard of adrenaline? Heard of it? Good.
Yes, sir.
So adrenaline is secreted when? When is it secreted? Say, for example, there's a boy on the street and a dog starts to chase him. A dog starts to chase him. So his body at that time is in immediate need of energy in order to run very fast. So adrenal gland, there's a gland called as adrenal gland found above your kidneys, and it secretes a special substance called as adrenaline hormone. It releases a hormone. Hope my screen is visible now. So adrenal gland present above the kidney, it secretes adrenaline hormone that gives you lots of energy. So whenever we are in situation of an emergency, so adrenal gland is secreting a hormone called as adrenaline hormone that gives you lots of energy. Now my question to you guys is that does this gland have got any function to do with digestion? Is it associated with digestion in any way? Obviously no. It is not actively participating in digestion here now. But in the case of salivary gland or liver or pancreas, you will get to learn that salivary gland will secrete saliva. Salivary gland will secrete saliva, and saliva will help in digestion. It will help in partial digestion of starch present in the food. Then pancreas will secrete pancreatic juice. They secrete. Yeah.
I know this is not related to the thing we are learning, but I wanted to ask. I have a science test today, so will we have the questions that we do in the class, or is it gonna be different? Like, is it gonna be like that, fill in the blanks question, or I mean, choose the correct answer question, or different ones?
Okay. You're going to have an upcoming test conducted by Learnivio now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of questions you're going to be having? Yeah. See, you are going to having multiple choice questions, and then you are going to have fill in the blanks question, and then some subjective questions are also going to be there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no worries. Then talking about this pancreas will secrete pancreatic juices, right? And they will also have some function to perform. In food, there are different things are found in the food like protein, sugar, fat, etc. is found. So they will also be helping in breakdown of those complex substances. Then talking about liver. So what does liver secrete? So liver will secrete a juice called as bile
Bile.
juice. Very good. It secretes a bile juice. And this juice, it will be helping to turn fats into energy. Bile juice, it helps to turn fat into energy that your body will be using. So bile is necessary for the digestive process also, because the fat that is found in the food, that has to be broken down now, and the breakdown of fat in that liver will be helping by secreting this yellow colored juice called as bile juice, which helps in digestion. Hope you guys are getting it.
Yes.
While apart from like all these three are glands,
Sir?
but up, yeah,
Sir,
yeah,
sir,
I'm listening.
is that the same color as plasma?
No, that's a different thing. Plasma is also yellow in color, but it's not plasma. The plasma is found in the blood now, and it's
But
a
sir,
gland. It's a gland now. Apart from these three digestive glands, there are different glands found in our body. One such example we have discussed of this adrenal gland. So I'm writing some names over here. You have to tell me which one of them are associated with the process of digestion. Okay. Glands found in our body. By the way, you should, before I further write this thing, you should know about water glands. Huh? So, water glands, any idea regarding this? Moments ago, I told you that glands secrete some special chemicals in your body. So, they are different types of glands in your body. They will be secreting chemicals called as hormones in your blood. And glands that secretes hormones, it regulates a lots of function in your body. Like it controls the metabolism, it controls the growth, and many other functions. For example, do you guys know, like some humans are like giants? They look like giants, like they have a gigantic size, while some are dwarf. Yeah, aware about that?
Yes.
Why does that happen? That some people are very tall. For example, if you talk about
Sir,
several
because of hormones.
because of hormones. Yes, Hassan, Assalamu alaikum, how are you? Because of hormones. So, see, there's a gland found in our body which we call as pituitary gland, which is found in the brain. Pituitary gland, it's found in the brain, and it releases the growth hormone. It releases the growth hormone. So, in cases of some people, if this growth hormone is released too much, they will become giants. Right now, they can have height up to 7 feet, even slightly more than 7 feet. The hands, their legs, their body will be very big. While in some cases, if this hormone is not secreted in the required amount, they will be dwarfs. Are you guys getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's why you get to see the phenomena of dwarfism and gigantism. People who look like giants and people who are dwarfs. So pituitary gland, but this gland does it have any role to play in digestion? Obviously no.
Sir,
So only three glands are associated with digestion: liver, pancreas, and salivary. Here, I'm listening.
sir, those who are dwarfs, they are like short, right?
Yeah, in those people, in those people where growth hormone will not be secreted in sufficient amount, they will be dwarf. While dwarfism is a genetic cause also. If the parents are dwarf, the child is also going to be dwarf. So it is inherited from the parents also. So keep that thing also in mind. Was that your question?
Yes.
Okay. See, one important information. I'm repeating this, that everyone is required to turn their cameras on in the class in order to ensure a proper communication, and so that you feel that a class is going on. It is important that you guys turn on your cameras, and this will be shared with your parents. Like if you repeatedly turn your cameras off, this I will not be doing so, but the Learnivio team might be informing your parents regarding this. Okay, now. Okay. So I'm writing few names. Like
Sir,
you
I
have,
have sir, I
yeah.
have turned the camera on.
Okay, okay, good. So you have pituitary gland. Apart from this, you have like hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. You have some. You have adrenal gland, or you have like mammary gland. Mammary gland. Or for example, you have one more example. Parathyroid gland is also there. So this liver, pancreas, salivary gland, pituitary gland, hypothalamus, adrenal, mammary, parathyroid, all of them are different glands found in your body. And what is their role? What functions do they perform? What functions do they perform? They simply release hormones, and hormones can control your growth. It will control the reproduction. It will control some other functions of the body. So basically, the function of the glands is to release special chemicals called as hormones that controls different functions. With an example, we have understood. For example, if you to talk about this adrenal gland, so we learned that adrenal gland secretes a hormone called as adrenaline hormone, that is secreted whenever you are in a situation of emergency, like you are being chased by someone is being chased by a dog. So at that time, adrenaline hormone is released that gives you instant energy and helps you run faster. You will observe that if someone were to chase you, like your friend, or in a game you were being chased by your friend, or unfortunately if a dog sometime chased you, you would be running faster than normal. Observe that thing. So they are different glands. Then one such example was pituitary gland that controls the growth. If too much of hormone is secreted, the person will be very big inside. That leads to gigantism. If less, then it leads to dwarfism. But our main concern is with these three glands. This is what we are going to study in the chapter: liver, pancreas, and salivary glands. They help in the process of digestion. While these don't have any functions to perform, they don't have any role to play in digestion, but they are also the glands found in your body. Are you guys getting it? What I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
This is not very important, but make sure that you remember these three. Okay. Furthermore, let us learn that from where the digestion is going to start in your body. Okay, now we have learned about this moment. So for those of you who were not present at that time, let me repeat. The digestive system in our body, there's a alimentary canal and digestive glands found in our body. Both of them together forms a system in the human body which is responsible for digestion of food in the body. So when you look at this diagram, so you will find that there are different parts of alimentary canal. What are the different parts of alimentary canal? Starting from mouth, then food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. So they are forming part of alimentary canal, but apart from these, we have got digestive glands also. So what were the three digestive glands we studied about? Yes,
Liver, pancreas, salivary glands.
very good. Liver, pancreas, and salivary gland. And the gland secretes these glands will be secreting special digestive juices. So liver secretes bile juice. Pancreas will be secreting pancreatic juice. Okay. And salivary gland will be secreting
Saliva.
saliva. Okay, now. So hope it is clear to everyone. So your alimentary canal is made up by these different parts and these different digestive glands. And together they forms a system in your body. That system is responsible. That system is responsible for digestion of food. That is digestive system. Any questions to anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, we are going to start our discussion from mouth, or also called as buccal cavity. See, there's a cavity over here. This is an empty space. Cavity here refers to an empty space. When you open your mouth while you're not eating something, your mouth is basically empty at that time. So that is cavity. This is called as buccal cavity. The space between your upper palate and this tongue, that is called as cavity. Getting it now? So the process of taking in the food through the mouth is called as ingestion. And as the food goes into your mouth, it is first of all broken into small pieces. With the help of teeth, you chew it and break it into smaller pieces. Saliva gets mixed into it. And tongue helps in the movement of the food present in your mouth. So what happens here, the food will be broken down into smaller pieces. It will be grinded down and broken down with the help of teeth. It gets mixed with saliva, and this process is called as mastication. Mastication. This process of mixing of food, food with saliva, and it's breaking down and it's grinding with the teeth is called as mastication. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to first of all learn about teeth. What are the different types of teeth, the number of teeth, and what function does different teeth have got to perform. Later on, we're going to learn about tongue and then saliva. So let us learn about what is the role of teeth in digestion. So in the early childhood, a set of teeth that grows in the children that later on will fall off after between the age of 6 to 8 years. That is called as milk teeth. That is the first set of teeth that you grew, that you had as a child. After these teeth fall off, then later on new set of teeth will grow that will remain after, that will remain till they die. That is called as permanent teeth.
Due to some dental issue, or they fall at old age.
Yeah, exactly. That also happens due to some dental problems or tooth decay. They fall off. Or if there are some nerve issues, if a teeth is compressing some nerve, that tooth has to be uprooted. So our teeth is also part of the digestive process. Teeth break down food for swallowing and further digestion. Right now. Now let us look at the different parts of the teeth and what are their functions. Let us understand about different parts of the teeth and their functions. What role do they have got to play? For example, if you were to look in this image over here, the image in the slide, the front four teeth are called as incisors.
Cutting cutting and biting.
Right, their function is basically to bite the food and cut the food. Then after these four sets of teeth on both the sides of your jaw, you will find you have a very pointy teeth. that is canines. Its shape is kind of like this. If you were to look at cats, different species of cats, you look at lions and tigers, the size of canine found in them is comparatively bigger, comparatively more sharper. So an animal that has got a carnivore diet no, that has got a carnivore diet, their canines would be evolved much better. Example, you can look at different canine animals like cheetah or lion, tiger. Look at their teeth. As they open their mouth, the canines would be long. It would be properly visible. You guys getting it now? What I'm trying to say?
Sir, a seal?
Yeah, a seal. You can take example of a seal, or
Sir, it has really big canines.
a seal has got big
And sir,
canines.
in movies, we see vampires.
That's a different thing. Okay, now.
But sir, they too have a very sharp canine.
Yeah, they too have sharp canines. Okay, now. Now, if you were to look at the teeth of walrus, you know about walrus?
No, sir.
Anyone who has seen pictures
sir.
of walrus? If
Yes,
you were to
sir.
look at the
Sir,
walrus,
Yes.
can you show the pictures?
see, I'm trying to draw it. It will kind of look like this.
Yes, sir. It's like that.
Kind of looks like this. These are the teeth of the walrus coming out from its
Oh yes, sir. I've seen it. I've seen it on National Geographic.
on National Geographic channel. You might have seen it right now. So these are kind of tusks that we see in the case of elephants also. Right now, it could be
Sir,
could
but
be
you
could be very
cannot say
long.
that there are canines. Sir, those are something else.
Those are not particularly canines, but they are
Yes, sir.
they are tusks. They are kind of a canine teeth. We say that they are kind of canine teeth, but their main function is not related to biting or chewing the food. Right
Sir,
now,
we can take the example of seal. Sir, it has really sharp canines and really big canines. Sir, it
you
is the
can
best example.
you can take the example of seals have got good canines.
Sir, cat?
It is cats. Yeah, cat is also one good example.
Yes, sir.
Normally, any carnivore animal, any animal that has got a
The
carnivore diet that eats meat, dog also. So any animal that eats meat now, so they have to tear it off. They have to tear the meat now. They have to pierce it and
Sir,
tear it off.
sir, can't it be that herbivorous animals can't get canines, can't have canines?
Yeah, they don't have canines because they don't have to pierce or tear down the meat. They
Sir,
don't have a
also
carnivore diet.
omnivorous also.
Which one?
Omnivorous.
Not like in the case of omnivores. Omnivores have got both kind of diet. No? They will eat plant-based foods as well as meat also.
Sir, but in my opinion, sir, I think that some herbivorous animals have also got canines.
Rarely you will find such examples. Okay, now there could be exceptions. There are exceptions everywhere. So their function is to
Sir,
pierce and tear
deer,
the food.
sir, doesn't a bear have canines?
Deers, I don't think have got canines.
Sir, but if they do, they are omnivorous. It doesn't matter.
Deers, you're saying deers are omnivorous.
Yes, sir, bears are omnivorous.
I don't think deers are omnivorous. We're talking about deers now.
Sir, deers.
Okay,
Sir, in Hindi,
bears.
bhalu.
Okay, got it. Yeah, bears are omnivorous. Okay. Bears are omnivores, and
Sir, but they also have canines.
obviously they have canines now.
Yes, sir.
Whatever animals are omnivorous, they will be having a canine. But the carnivorous animals, particularly those one that have got a carnivore diet, the size of their canines are going to be much bigger as compared to others. So that's the thing. Then you have got premolars and molar teeth. Their main function is to grind the food and chew it. Grind the food and chew it. Now, as a kid, you guys might not have grown the molar teeth as of now. As of now, these teeth might not be present in your jaw. later on it will grow.
Sir, wisdom teeth, right?
Wisdom teeth, yeah, it is said, some people say it to be a wisdom teeth also.
Yeah, my
So
teacher said it will grow in the mid-20s.
mid-20s, correct. So right
Sir?
now it will not be present in your jaw. Yes, I'm listening.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am saying that, sir, those who eat chewing gum, sir, we all, sir, we eat it with our premolars.
We eat what? Chewing gum.
Yes, sir, because it says it is used for chewing.
Yeah, basically it can be, you don't need to have a particular kind of teeth in order to chew it. Basically you chew it by basically by incisors, or it can be chewed by any kind of teeth you have. It can be basically it does not need a particular kind of teeth because it's a soft thing right now. Anyways, so let us learn about their numbers in our mouth.
Sir,
What
can
is
I
the
say,
number of incisors? Yeah, sure.
when we are kid, like 6 to 8, our teeth are like 20 in numbers, and
Very
when the
good.
20 teeth comes, they are 32 in numbers.
32 in number. Very good. Okay. Then do tell me about one more thing. Have you guys studied about the dental formula, by the way?
No, sir.
Not yet, sir, not yet.
Not yet. The chapter is still going on.
No, sir, actually I finished my chapter, but she didn't teach us the diagram.
Okay, okay, no issues. Okay, let us learn about the dental formula. Dental formula is important. It will be helping you in your higher classes also. And I think you guys should know about this. Now, first of all, do tell me the number of letters. First of all, let us talk about the milk teeth. Right now, we are going to learn about the dental formula of a child, for example. Dental formula in a child, basically, we'll be referring to the milk teeth. So, in a child, you will find that in the lower jaw and in the upper jaw, the number of incisors in the lower jaw is going to be 4. One more important thing, let us do one thing, that we are going to divide this set of teeth into 2 halves. Okay, lefts and right. So first of all, you guys answer this to me. How many incisors are going to be in the left side in a child?
Sir, 2.
Sir, 10.
It's 2 now. I'm talking about incisor.
Oh, I thought you
Incisor
were
only.
talking about teeth.
No,
Sir,
incisor only. 2. Then talking about the canines.
sir, is it
How many
still,
canines?
is it
It's
still?
1 now.
Oh, okay,
It's
sir.
1, 2, and then 1, right? Okay. Then what about this premolar?
Sir, 1.
How can it be 1? There's going to be 2 now.
Uh,
There's going to be 2. 2, 1, 2. So this is the number of teeth found in the left jaw, right? And this will be the number of teeth found in the right jaw also. Left and right, that is multiplied by 2. You guys getting it? What I'm trying to say? And this we have talked about, let's say the lower jaw. So this has to be the case with the upper jaw also, no? Same thing has to be done for the upper jaw also. Like in the lower jaw, in the left side of the lower jaw, you had 2 incisors, 1 canine, 2 molar, 2 premolar, and 0 molar. We can write 0 over here also. That is 0 molar. And if I were to ask you how many number of this we have got over here, so 2 multiplied with just added 2 plus 1 plus 2, that is 5. Then
Yeah.
multiply it with 2, that is 10.
10.
10 teeth is found in the lower jaw. Same thing we can say about the upper jaw right now. So that is also 2120 multiplied 2. We have got the dental formula for a kid, that is 2120 upon 2120, both of it multiplied with 2. That's the dental formula. Using this, we calculate the number of teeth found in them. Are you guys getting it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, now. So hope it is clear to everyone. Further, let us understand about the dental formula in the case of a adult person. How the dental formula of an adult person will be going to look like. Also, dental formula will be for a cow also. You can found dental formula for rabbit, for dog, for a kangaroo, and for different other mammals also. Getting it now? Now let us talk about dental formula of an adult. So in the case of adult, all the teeth are going to be present. Okay. So 2 incisors, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars. 2 incisors. Look at where I'm pointing. 2 incisors, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars. Right now, 2123 upon 2123 multiplied 2. That is the dental formula for a adult. Is that clear to everyone or not? Please tell me.
Sir, could you say it
Yes, sir.
again?
Okay, sure. See, what we learned about this dental formula, that we humans, when we are child, we have got milk teeth. So we as a child, we lack the molar teeth, right? So this 3 will be eliminated over here. In place of 3, we have written 0 over here. Also, we have divided our jaw into left and right part. In the left part, we have got 2 incisors, 1 canine, then 2 premolar, and 0 molar teeth. All right. And this number of teeth will be found on the right side also. So left plus right, simply multiply this with 2. So that's the total number of teeth in your lower jaw, that is 10. In the upper jaw also it is going to be 10 now. Right? So 10 plus 10, that will be equal to 20 now. Yeah. Here also you can observe this. That is 5, that is 5, 5 plus 10, 10 multiplied 2, that is going to be 20. So try to understand this. Now, what you guys can say about the dental formula of adult man? How many number of teeth are there in the lower jaw? First of all, add this 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. How much? 8 now.
Yeah.
8 multiplied by 2? 16. 16 is the number of teeth found in upper jaw. Again, 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 8. 8 times 2, that is again 16. 16 is the number of teeth found in the lower jaw. Are you guys getting it or not? Hassan, Fatima, Suleiman, and Aman.
Yes,
Sir.
If anyone has doubt in it, please let me know.
32, right, sir?
16 plus 16, that is 32. Very good. Just add them and that will be equal to
sir,
30.
you are not audible.
Is that the case with everyone? Am I not audible to everyone?
No, sir. You're audible.
See, Aman, your connection might not be proper. You might be facing connection issues.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, I'm listening, Aman.
Sir, I can see that you are trying to say something, but sir, you are not audible. I can't hear you. So, excuse me, sir. Sir, can
Yes,
you hear me?
And now you're audible.
Excuse me, sir.
Or just hold on for a
this
minute.
chat him.
See, Aman, if your connection is proper or not.
Hello.
You're audible. Aman is audible to everyone.
Yes, sir. I think he has net, so he can't hear you.
Sir, can you please hello, sir. Sir, can you please tell
Yeah,
me am I audible or not?
I have texted you in the chat box.
Yes, you are.
I
Okay,
mean to
sir,
say
sir, but
audible.
you're not audible, sir. I can't hear your voice.
Hold on for a
Sir, maybe I'll just leave and then connect.
Okay, rejoin the class. So we learned about teeth. So their the main function of the teeth is basically to tear the food, pierce it, break it into smaller pieces, and
Sir.
particularly that of molar and premolar, it is to grind it into very fine particles. Yes, Rita.
Sir,
Fatima?
rabbits doesn't has canines, right? Rabbit don't have canines, right? Rabbits.
Rabbits have canines. No, rabbits don't have canines. No, they don't have canines. Right now. Also, you should know this thing now that their teeth are called as this thing. I'm forgetting the term. Their teeth are called as hyspodontic. Hyspodontic. Rabbit teeth are hyspodontic. What does it mean? That they continue to grow throughout the rabbit's life. You guys know this. The rabbit's teeth continues to grow throughout the rabbit's life. What does that mean? Means that it will keep on growing. So thereby you will see that they have to rub their teeth or like. Do you guys know this thing? Like if you were to observe observe a mouse teeth are also called as hyspodontic. Their teeth are also hyspodontic. So what happens? They have to rub it off, like meaning that they have to always chew something in order to reduce the size of their teeth. So their teeth would be kind of look like this. Talking of a mouse, huh? So it will keep on growing. It is hyspodontic teeth. So they will always keep on biting onto thick things. Example, you might see that wherever a mouse will be found up, it will bite things, it will damage things. Basically, it will always chew something. Why they are doing this? Because they want to, due to friction, they would want to erode the surface of the teeth. Because if they stop doing so, they will die. The size of the teeth will grow and it will cause problem to them. Are you guys getting it?
Yes.
What problem might happen? If they don't keep on chewing different things, keep on biting different things, the teeth will grow bigger in size and their upper and lower jaw might not align correctly. So it will cause problem for them. Hope you guys have understood that. By the way, rabbits have got 28 permanent teeth. Okay, now 4 less than human. Let us now understand about the tooth decay. Okay, anyone ever happen to unfortunately visit a dentist due to suffering from tooth decay? If someone eats lots of sugary substances, lots of chocolates, fast foods, so then they will be suffering from this problem. Problem that is tooth decay. Just give me a minute. Let me see if Aman is in the waiting room. So what basically happens in the case of tooth decay? If a food particle gets stuck into the tooth, so bacteria will start to grow. Bacterial infection will start to grow, and as the bacterial infection spreads, you will observe that this bacteria will release some acids, and acids are corrosive in nature, meaning that it can eat the surface, it can lead to decay of surface, isn't it? For example, if you were to take a small piece of wood or plastic or something and we pour some acid over it, it will eat the surface, no? Isn't it, guys? It will damage the surface. So the acids that will be released by the bacteria that will start to damage the surface of teeth that we know as enamel. What do we call this white layer above the teeth is called as enamel, by the way, ENAMEL. And the bacteria starts to damage it, and the damage can reach the nerves also. It will go into the soft tissues, the soft tissue inside your teeth that is called as pulp, and now will start to damage the pulp also. And finally, it will be damaging your nerve also. And that's the time when you start developing pain, and then you will have to go to the dentist to get the tooth uprooted. When the infection reaches the last stage, at that time you have no option but to get it removed. Tooth decay is basically a gradual decay of teeth. It's a damage of teeth. Tooth decay, it's a gradual damage of teeth. It's called as tooth decay. What is the main cause for this? The main cause of tooth decay is the presence of bacteria in the mouth that grows if we do not keep our mouth and teeth clean. That's why it is advised that. And
if we eat too much sweets.
Too much sweets. Very good. Right now. Any leftover food, any leftover food present inside our teeth, if any food is left over in our mouth and if it gets stuck into the teeth, thereby what will happen? Bacteria will start to grow into it. Bacteria will start to break down that, and as a result, acids will be released which damages the teeth slowly, and it can cause severe pain if the pulp is damaged. Pulp is, by the way, the soft tissue, muscular tissue found inside the teeth. It's a soft tissue. So if the damage reaches the pulp and if it reaches the nerve, then it will be very painful. You won't be able to eat anything. You won't be even able to talk properly or open your jaw properly. So that will be very painful. That's why one should keep their mouth and teeth clean and avoid eating lots of sugary substances. So hope you guys have understood this. What is the main cause? Main cause is their presence of bacteria. Bacteria in the inside the mouth if we do not keep our mouth clean. So what basically happens, say that there is some leftover food it gets stuck in the teeth. If you were to look at the surface of the teeth, it is not very flat. If you were to look at the surface of the teeth, it is kind of like this. Now you can look over here. It is not very flat like this. Right now, it's not like that. So since it is curved, hence, right now, hence food particles can get stuck here, like this particle got stuck over here. See, a particle got stuck over here, and infection started to spread. So any food particle, it is stuck in your teeth. So thereby bacteria will start to break it down. Bacteria start to break it down. And while doing so, while breaking down the food, they will be releasing acids. They release acids, and since acids are corrosive, they will lead to decay. So acids damages the teeth. Damages the teeth. The damages can reach the damage reaches. It reaches pulp and nerves. That is what tooth decay is, and it can lead you. It can even lead to uprooting of teeth. Teeth can be removed in certain cases. The tooth decay is caused mainly because of eating food with high sugar content. So how you can avoid tooth decay? What are the ways? How can we prevent tooth decay? The first thing is that clean your teeth. Clean your teeth using a toothbrush and using a dental floss. You know about dental floss, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a thread that we use to take out the stuck food particles between teeth. Or you should rinse your mouth also. Rinse your mouth. So every time you eat something, you make sure that you rinse your mouth after every meal. Rinse your mouth after every meal. Any other methods? How can we prevent it?
Floss.
Yes?
Floss.
Yeah. Dental floss, you're saying, or something else.
No, sir, dental floss.
Dental floss, we have written it over here. Now, apart from this, one should not put a dirty finger or unwashed food items in the mouth. Okay, na? Do not put dirty finger slash unwashed food. Unwashed food in mouth. The most important thing, avoid food with high sugar content. What are some examples of food with high sugar content?
Chocolates. Cake.
Hmm. Good.
Sir, sweets.
Which one?
Sweets.
Sweets. Right now. So that is the thing. So we have completed the function of completed this thing about teeth. Next, in the next class, we're going to learn about the role of tongue and what is the role of saliva. Okay, now then we're later on we'll be starting
Glands, right?
esophagus. Yes,
Salivary glands, right, sir?
salivary glands, exactly. Salivary glands secrete saliva. Saliva contains a thing that helps to break down a starch. Okay, no? So
Okay,
that's
sir.
it for today. We'll be meeting in next class then.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz.